Welcome back, my Phoenix family, to One-Footed Phoenix. Today I'm going to be telling you about my little nubbin, how it's doing, and my week. So let's get started. On Monday, I had a 4-hour infusion of pamidronate, and this is a drug that's similar to nadrogenate given in Italy, and it's meant to help with the sensitivity and lingering CRPS that has been in my residual limb. After meeting with the prosthetic clinic a couple weeks ago, that it was determined that I needed to get into a tighter sock like this one. This is a 1-ply sock, and it's normally used to go over liners, but because I've been in this sock, which is just a nylon sock, we're trying to get down just one size to the 1-ply sock, and so far that's not exactly going well. So if you would keep me in your thoughts and prayers about that, that would be amazing. The main reason that we're working on getting into a tighter sock is so that I can have a more conventional prosthetic. This one has the piece up high and down low, and we're trying to get to a point where I don't need this upper piece. So if I can get into a lower piece, I'll be able to take my prosthetic on and off much easier, and it'll be a lot more comfortable to wear it to places like church, social events, things like that. And so I'll be able to actually wear it more often to those kinds of places because I won't have to keep it on the entire time. On Tuesdays, I go to physical therapy in the morning, and we work on things with my prosthetic. This week we worked on things like balance, trying to walk backward, and we worked on desensitization as well. My leg complained a lot about physical therapy this week, and I think that it was just a matter of the fact that I did too much on my prosthetic leg, and my nubbin was so angry. So I'm kind of frustrated because I feel like I didn't do a whole lot on my prosthetic leg, and it just feels like I am not progressing as fast as I want to, but that's kind of how it goes with the prosthetic leg, is that progress is slow. But for me, progress has definitely been a lot slower than a normal amputee, and it's been super frustrating to see how slow the progress really has been. However, even though the progress with my prosthetic leg has been slow, I'm getting to a point where I'm able to wear it up to a couple hours to go to church and to social events and other appointments. So it is really exciting to be wearing this again and back in it after I wasn't able to wear my prosthetic for about 6 months, and it does feel very, very freeing to be able to wear my prosthetic leg. And so I'm really hoping to make improvements and advancements to be able to wear my prosthetic more, because the more that I can wear a prosthetic, the closer I am to being able to move out and away and be independent all on my own instead of living in my parents' house. And so I really am working towards that main goal of trying to be independent and able to live away from my parents' home. So because my leg was so grumpy on Tuesday, I ended up having to take the rest of the day pretty easy, which was kind of a bummer because I wasn't able to work on the books that we've been working on to put up on Amazon, which I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that in the rest of this video. On Wednesdays, I go to mental health therapy, and this is to keep my mind healthy as well as my leg, and it's really a necessary thing for me to be able to feel like I'm getting better mentally as well as physically. And I think a lot of times, sometimes that can be an aspect of amputation that's ignored, but definitely don't ignore the mental health side of amputation. This week we worked on PTSD and trauma related to all of the medical treatments that I went through, and a lot of them didn't work in the beginning, and I went through things like lidocaine infusions, I went through ketamine infusions, I went through ketamine injections, I went through injections in my back, I went through injections in my leg and behind my knee. And I eventually came to a point where ketamine was not working for me, and all of my doctors kept saying, well, most of my doctors kept saying put in a spinal cord stimulator, and I was like, heck no, after doing my research and realizing that being as young as I am and getting a spinal cord stimulator was just a bad idea and a recipe for disaster, because I would have had to have multiple surgeries throughout my lifetime to maintain the spinal cord stimulator that may not even work because my CRPS was so severe at that point. So on top of being an amputee and going to medical appointments, I have been working on putting together a pain management activity book to put up on Amazon, and that will be up on Amazon towards the end of February, and I'm super excited to release this for you guys and to get this out there. It's an activity book that's going to have things like crosswords, word searches, coloring. It's gonna have journal prompts, Sudoku. It's gonna have match the shadow. It's gonna have all sorts of really fun activities meant to shift your thinking and get your brain engaged in something that is not your pain. I have even been creating and testing these puzzles at a high level of pain to know that this book is pain proof and that it does actually help as a pain management tool. And just like I was saying before, this will be available towards the end of February, so get excited and be watching for the link down in the description down below. We already have 6 products that are beautiful journals down in the description down below that you can check out today. And we're going to have the activity book down in the description very soon towards the end of February, so be looking for that link as well. Thank you so much for coming and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope that you'll share this video with a friend. If you would like to see the video that YouTube recommends for you, click over here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you, bye!